This program is supported by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Their full-service model offers oil delivery, propane, motor fuels with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of oil, gas, and alternative energy systems, as well as air conditioning, water conditioning systems, and backup generators. Their highly trained and friendly staff will assist you throughout the process of buying, installing, and servicing a full line of energy products. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating.
Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel. 43rd Street is just one block up from 42nd Street, but miles away from its story. Let's join the gang from Skit at the Newport Opera House to hear about this locally infamous production.
Thanks, Abby. It's a great thrill to introduce 43rd Street to the world again. We are Susie and Kathy Lowe, with two of the nieces of Tom Lowe. Tom was our uncle, Don Lowe was our dad. So because of the vaudeville background of our dad and our uncle, the whole family, we were brought up with a very unusual childhood of singing and dancing. And so making a long story short, there was an organization in the village of Sutton called the South Sutton Homesteaders that began back in the mid-1960s. And they were just a civic organization that wanted to do good for friends and neighbors in the community. And they were actually looking for some kind of a fundraiser to do. And Uncle Tom, being the forever showman, said, let's do a show. So he did. And not only did he write one play, which we are now reintroducing 43rd Street, but he wrote 14 in a row. And 43rd Street was the very last one that he did in 1984.
I will complain if it should rain on you, poopy-doo.
I have been the keeper of all of the materials for years. I'm the oldest one. I think that's just my nature. It happened. I've got a couple of boxes of programs and the scripts and scores, even though...
Yippee, you're the
Yep,
oldest.
I'm the
You're
oldest.
the oldest.
So I did it. I sort of took control of all that.
Take that on.
Yeah. But the only play that we had a video of was the last one, was 43rd Street. So we thought if we could reproduce anything, it would probably be 43rd Street. So here we are at the Newport Opera House, finally ready to launch 43rd Street. So it's been a great journey for we sisters who have been in all of the plays, in particular 43rd Street, where we three sisters, Susie, Kathy, and Kim, of the four of us, all performed in this play. Kathy, why don't you take this, because it was so much fun. I loved it.
Yeah, wow. So we were in high school, and our boyfriends were out there watching us, and boy, watching that video now, the only video we have of Uncle Tom's plays at all, we were like these dancers and these singers, and boy, we pulled this thing off, So it's fun to be on the other end of it. So we're not really in this play. I mean, I have some small parts. I'm in these group things, and Susie's the main director, and I'm assistant music director. Judy Thackerberry is assistant director. So we're on the outside watching this happen and trying to, get the energy going in a direction that we hope it can go and get the best out of all these people as they're on stage, being us. They're going to be us. But, everyone's bringing their own thing to it, which is so cool. So how about if we hear from our co-producers from Skit and the Newport Opera House?
Thank you, ladies. I'm Meg Cowan, the Executive Director of the Newport Opera House Association, and standing next to me is our co-producer, Judy Lowe of Skit. So 43rd Street is a work between both of our organizations. Both of us are nonprofit organizations. Both of us are all about theater, community theater specifically. So when it came time for us, the Newport Opera House Association, to figure out what we were going to do for a play, for a big musical, for something, I was racking my brain and having trouble coming up with something that would work with the people we have here in Newport and with the facilities we have and the resources we have. And I was really coming up short. So I thought, I wonder if Skit has something maybe they'd like to do and partner with us. Who better than Skit? So that's how 43rd Street is coming here to the Newport Opera House. So Judy, tell us more about Skit and everything you do.
Okay, well, I've been involved with Skit for over 20 years now and done a lot of shows with Meg. But about 10 years ago, I was doing a vaudeville show with the Lowe sisters over in Danbury. And I remember when I was much younger, going to see some of their Uncle Tom's shows. And I asked them if they would consider doing one for Skit. And they said no, because when their uncle died, that was the end of that, and they weren't going to do it. And then about 2 years ago, Susie Lowe came to us and said that they would like to, but they didn't know how to produce a show, so they asked us if Skit would do it, and that's how it came about. And so I'm delighted that we're doing this again. 38 years later, it's a thrill, and I've enjoyed every minute of being with Skit. They've done some wonderful shows, and hopefully they'll continue in the future. So, Meg, can you tell us how people can get tickets for the show?
Absolutely. It's real easy. Just go to our website, and you'll see the first thing that comes up is 43rd Street, and you can click on the 3 performances that we have. Friday and Saturday are at 7 p.m., and Sunday is a 2 p.m. matinee. And you pick out your seats wherever you'd like to sit. We'll have balcony seating available, as well as seating here on the main floor of the Opera House. Our bar will be open for all our performances here. So, and then I believe, Skit, you're going to have a concession table. That's what I have heard anyway. That's rumor.
I do believe so.
Yeah, rumor has it that there will be goodies here for Skit. So again, this is a fundraiser for both of us, for both of our organizations. We depend on shows like this and people to attend to keep us going.
Thank you all. This looks like a fun production. Get your tickets before they run out. When we return, Heather Turner, a certified SCORE mentor, will tell us about their work and how they can help businesses get on the right path. But first, let's do what we can to put you on the right path for you to secure the future of Yankee Chronicle. Please stay with us.